welcome to the Royal Ontario Museum, also known as the ROM in downtown Toronto. This is Canada's largest museum with over 12 million artifacts tucked away in vaults, 40 galleries, and right now, the largest Viking exhibit ever to tour North America. And joining me today is my good friend and history buff, Ron James. Hello, Ron, how are you?
How about that?
Are you excited to tour the museum with me? Do you like Vikings?
Who doesn't like Vikings?
He's my ROM date. And now here we are in Viking Hall, Ron.
Vikings!
Now, Ron, you are here because you were an expert on Vikings. Are you?
Sure.
No, not really, but you have a love of history.
I feel like I won a contest. It's like we've got the whole museum to ourselves.
Well, we pretty much do.
Cool.
This is exciting. We can go anywhere. This is my promise to you.
We can go backstage even.
Yes. And this is Craig Cipolla, Viking Curator. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey.
Good to see you, Ron.
Craig,
Hey, Ron, how's it going?
nice gig.
Ah, thank you
Yes.
very much, thanks.
What is the most misunderstood stereotype about Vikings?
They didn't wear horned helmets. As far as we know, there's no evidence that Vikings, people that we call Vikings, ever wore helmets with horns on them.
So everything we know about Vikings not true. Did you think they wore horn? Hagar the Horrible, remember?
Hey, well, listen, man. I figured that everything I saw on Bugs Bunny was historically accurate.
They had drinking horns.
They would drink out of the horns.
Yes.
Well, if they drank out of them, they put them on their heads.
Sure they did. When you're liquored up in the wintertime in Greenland with Eric the Red, those horns are going on your noggin.
Imagine getting in a boat, going out into the Atlantic and not knowing where you were going.
Well, I've done that. We've all done that.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So is Ron.
Thor would protect you in battle. He's the god of war. But this one, if you look very closely, has crucifixes inscribed upon it. So this actually speaks to both of those sort of types of spirituality coming together for Vikings.
So it's-
they didn't see them as an either-or kind of thing.
So it's the parallel is when they blend Christianity
Correct.
and paganism blend, much like they did with Catholicism when the ancient Greek gods became the Catholic saints.
Correct. There's all kinds of parallels there. Look at this guy.
And now Ron and I are joined by a group of Viking reenactors. Hello, sir. What's your name?
My name is Snorri Torvikson,
Snorri Torvikson. Now, would that be your...
reenactor name.
I see. So everyone has a reenactor name.
At home, I'm Jim Burns. Everybody has a reenactor name.
I thought a Snorri Norkinson was in a couch at IKEA.
The clothes are all handmade and all hand-stitched, and we try and stay as historically accurate as possible.
Historically accurate
Yes,
as
sir.
possible. So, perchance, someone catches scurvy, do you go to the hospital or just let it lie?
Just let them die.
We're going to get dressed up. You're going to teach us some Viking maneuvers.
We'll get you out on the field.
Awesome. I'm very excited to meet Kim Tate, Curator of Rocks. Hello, Kim. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
This is Ron.
Pleasure to meet you.
Ron is my most curious friend, and this is why I wanted to bring him here.
Fantastic.
Where are we exactly?
We are in the third basin of the museum right now.
Right, so the rock people, they don't get light or windows,
No.
air is pumped in, I'm guessing. How many rocks are at the ROM?
Thousands and thousands. So we're not going to show you every rock, but
No.
do you want
No.
to see some space rocks?
Space rocks.
Space rocks.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
Are you interested in space, Ron?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to see some space.
This is a piece of the surface of Mars that was launched off and fell to Earth.
Beautiful.
So that's from a planet that doesn't exist anymore. Okay, so we have metal core.
You just keep dropping these things
what do you
on
mean
us.
it doesn't exist anymore?
Who blew it up?
I didn't blow it up. But
The
it was
planet.
It's
Where did
gone.
it go?
It's gone.
That can't happen to our planet, can it? I mean, we're indestructible, right?
You'll have to ask a Republican.
How old is this rock?
It is 4.56 billion years old.
Blasphemy. My pastor says the world's only 6,000 years old. Take this devil rock. Devil rock put it all here to trick us.
How do they date the rock and come up with that number?
So there's actually a little bit, I shouldn't tell you this while it's in your hand, but there's a little bit of uranium and lead in there that they date.
I'm really weak. Oh my God, that's hair. There's hair.
Give me the rock back. It is completely safe.
I'm really glad I came out today. My testicles are swelling.
Okay. All right. We'd love to see some more rocks.
Oh, sure. More uranium, please. More uranium. Oh, I'm dizzy.
You're watching the Mercer Report on CBC.